A report for a man who has been severely beaten, and Engine 58 answers the call just 2 minutes from its station house. But instead of traveling 7 blocks to where the victim awaits them on Hollands Ferry Road, they must drive over 3 miles from a Brooklyn firehouse, taking them well out of position to fight fires in their own backyard.
The station is temporarily closed down, but the engine itself has been moved to run out of the firehouse in Brooklyn, down on Maud Avenue. So right now there is a small void in the Annapolis Road area where units will take a little bit longer to respond to that area.
By calling more critical alerts, turning firefighters into medics, and busting the overtime budget, the fire department has maintained it's doing what it must to get the job done. But its resources are spread thin.
Every service level is the same. And I've heard the complaints from the fire department, and we're working with Chief Ford to try to address those concerns. So if you need more resources, we're going to try to figure out how we can get those resources as well.
But in a letter to Chief Niles Ford, the chairs of the city's public safety and budget committees have demanded a plan to address the problems before they'll consider giving the department any more money.
We can't just throw things at the wall to see if they stick, but thinking that we're going to continuously pull down on overtime and pull people off of fire apparatus is unacceptable.
The letter also calls for the inspection of every station house. You see, Engine 58 temporarily moved to Brooklyn after faulty plumbing, mildew, and peeling paint raised health issues for the people stationed here on Annapolis Road.
To have the conditions of paint peeling and things like that, our gentlemen and our ladies and gentlemen, they live in these firehouses. This is their second home. I mean, they spend weekends, they spend holidays there.
A single medic call, which brings many of the fire department's challenges into focus. And this time, despite a slower response time, the longer trip didn't carry an even greater cost to the victim, who received the treatment he needed in time. In Baltimore, Jeff Hager, WMAR 2 News.